it's me, Emma Louisa here again. So basically I'm going to do something else for Scraptember today. I'm feeling a bit bored, so I thought I'd chuck another video up. And I'm doing some with file folders today. So I've got this file folder that I wanted to do something else with, and I ripped it because I was going to do something else with it. And it's basically scraps now because there's not much I can do with it unless I do my idea. So yeah, I've got an idea of cutting this in half and having like a little folio, and I'm going to put paper in this side, or this side, I'm not sure yet. Stitch it, have a signature here or have a signature here. So yeah, right, so I've got that out of my head. Right, so now I'm going to straighten this up. Glad I can do something with this, because it just annoyed me that I messed it up so badly. Right, so it's there. I'll try and get this so it comes all the way through, and if it doesn't, then I'm going to have to cut it, or try and go back the other way, but I think I'll miss the edge. I'll miss it, I know I will, so I'm going to have to do it this way. Oh, there we go. There we go. So the only thing that I'm really chucking away is this, but I might do something with this. I'm going to put that on the scraps pile over there with my other scraps that I'm going to be using today. And I'm going to take this out of here and put it there. So this bit here, the end bit. Oh god, please don't mess up. Right, there we go. So I'm going to put this on that side, and then this on that side. You wondered why I cut that like that, but if you think about it, it'll need something to hinge onto. So this side's going to go here, and then this is going to go here, and then that will be like that. But first I need to put the papers in, so I need to get all the papers I want in. I'll have to cut these to size now as well. Some of them are, so a lot of these I've used already that I'm going to reuse as their scrap, in other words. See, they've all got this weird texture on them, so I don't know what else to do with them, so I'm calling these scrap. And then I've got these here. I want to keep the rusty looking thing there. Put that on top like that. Right. I don't need those, and they're not scrap. These are scrap. I wouldn't do anything else with them. So I need to fold all of these up, and then these will go in here like this. So I'm just going to fold every one of them now. And you only see what's doing that, so I will come back. And now I'm going to ink up all of those pieces. And I'll just do one. And then just inking up the edges. Alright, and I should come back after I've done this as well. I've just realised I need to put these to size before I start inking, otherwise I'm going to ink up a certain side, and that side will have to constantly be inked up again. So I'm, you know, I'm not going to keep doing it. Right. Easiest way to do this. Right. So I'm folding it over and measuring it on my piece. And then I'm going to take another bit. And fold it along that side as well, so they're together and they can fold like that. And then I'm going to do another one. Actually, I'm just going to try and see if I can cut it. There we go. So then I can have that going like this. I don't know if it has sides on it or not. I'm going to have to, aren't I? Otherwise it's not going to be able to open. I need to rethink this. 1 second. I had them on the wrong side. Needs to go here. Or, I don't know. No, I'm going to take off the edge. I'm going to take off the side and do it like that. And then I can put pockets in it. So that's that done. Right, so what I mean is to have them here like this, and then I'll cut the ends off, cut an inch off the end, and then that can go like that, and then this can go like this, and then I'm going to use some of the other scraps to make a pocket here, and a pocket here, and maybe a pocket under, and then something underneath here, on top of here. Not sure what yet, but I'm just gonna get the rest of the paper. You see, so you don't need to do any measuring. You don't really need to do any measuring. All you've got to do, I can't remember how I did this now. Yeah, there you go. All you've got to do is measure it up with the piece of paper that you've got already and fold it over and then snip it off. And then I'm going to take an inch off so it fits into the file folder, because I don't know whether you're going to be able to get hold of the file folder that I've got, which is a pain. But you can make it with card. You can make it with card. It is that simple. I'm not going to do too many pages in this. I might do pages on one side and pages on the other. Pages that side and pages that side. And take an inch off of there. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So what you need to do, right, if you haven't got a file folder, if you can get hold of some A3 card or A3 scraps or A3 something that you don't want to use, and then put one flap on one side and one flap on the other, so you've got like a straight bit in the middle, and you've got this side here and this side here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put pages here I'm going to put pages here, and I hope that that is direct enough for you to understand what I'm doing. And then hopefully with the scraps, I'm going to make something here, here, and here, because the pages will be floating freely. Okay, so hopefully you got that. All right, I've got more scraps now. I'm going to just put them back in the scrap bag. But like I said, if you're not good at measuring, there are ways around it. I struggled many years with measuring. I'm good at it now, but I know so many corners that you can cut, so you don't have to measure. It doesn't matter. Here we go. And I have to keep making these because I want them for both sides now. There we go. Put that there. Put that there. Right. I'm going to come back to you when I finish doing these. Well, now I'm going to take an inch off both because I've done books, two signatures for both sides. And now I'm going to take off a little bit so they fit. There we go. Just a little bit. Right there, that's definite rubbish this time. What have I done with my rubbish bag? Oh, it's all the way over there. Oh God, 1 second. Right, so now I need to do one side of one goes on one side. And the other side goes on the other side. Like that. And then you've got 2 books on each side. One goes there, one goes there. Alright, and now I need to find something else. 1 second. Found it. Right, so now I'm going to sew both of these in. I've sewn a lot on my channel. There's a lot of times that I use binding in many of my other videos. So I'm not sure what to do it this time. Or maybe I should do one and then leave you. No, I'm going to do it off screen. I don't think you need to do it. I've done it quite a few times on my channel. There are others that you can watch that you can understand it better. Okay? Right, so I'm going to use this to fasten it. I'm also going to be using some book corners here and here. And then I'm going to put this on the front here. And maybe that on the other side, just to even it up, so that there, then that there. I'm thinking whether I should cover this with tissue paper. It's not exactly scrapped if I do that though. But the whole thing was scrapped, so I think that comes under scraps. So that's the front cover sorted. I think I'm going to do a belly band in the middle of here that can go backwards and forwards. So that's the next thing that I'm going to make out of my scraps. So let's put the book over there. This book's actually going into another book. And it's going to look like, what I'm hoping it's to look like, to look official. You know, like 2 people are together and one side's one person, one side's the other person, and they're together in holy matrimony. Holy matron, no, I can't say it. Okay, I'm not going to say it. Right. So I've got this, which is scrap. Everything's falling down. And I'm going to make it into a belly band. Right. But I don't want it that way. I want it this way. So I completely screwed that up. So that needs to go like that. And that's already like that, so that can go like that. And no, because it's not gonna link up. I'm not sure what to do now. Do that like that, so that's straight. So cut this bit off. This is actually scrap, so it's easy to mess about with. Right, so I'm gonna, 1 second. Right, so I'm gonna take this off here. Alright, and that probably hasn't gone all the way through, so I'm gonna cut that. Cut that. That's one side, and then do the other side. And then cut that side. Here we go. Just an ordinary belly band out of scraps. Put that in the brown bag. Right. So this belly band I'm hoping is going to fit. I did measure it. And that goes like that. So the belly band will go so it can move, hopefully. But not when it's pinned down, it doesn't want to move. I need it to be able to move backwards and forwards. I'm not sure what to do. 1 second. Right, so I think I'm going to fasten it with split pins. And I'm going to leave some room so that it can be moved up and down. So it was there. And then I think they need to fix in whilst they're on the actual book. Right. So let me undo these. No frame. I hope I've been in frame. I hope I've been in frame. Sorry about that. I can't even check. And I can't undo this without getting it to go everywhere. There we go. Oh, I've done it. Right, so I'm going to take 2 of these. And you can see, I have to keep checking now. The big problem that I've got, and I said this the other day as well, is that I get really uncomfortable because I'm having to lean forward because I'm doing this on my bedding. That's why I called myself the Embedded Crafter. And I don't know whether you know, but at the beginning I say hello, which most people will get that I'm saying hello. There are some that won't. So I'm just clearing that up. What hello means, oh hello. some people think that our accent is only supposed to sound like that, and that's not true. We've got all different accents in the country. I can't get this one. No, this one does not want to go. Even with me taking it out. Oh, here we go. From there on out to split it. I've just split it. What the hell? I literally just split you. What's wrong with you? Okay, I might have to change. I'm just going to have to change it. Just going to have to change it. God, I've got on my nerves then. Stupid bloody thing. I bet it does it again. Let's have a look to see whether this does this again. Oh, it's going to do it again. Going in this side because I could not do it. Right, so that goes like that. So this goes backwards and forwards, and there's enough room to be able to put the paper underneath both sides. Right, so now I've got these little envelopes that I'm going to stick on here, but I think I should ink it all up first because I've done as much as I can to build the book. But I've got to do 2 pockets, and that's coming from another torn junk journal, junk folder, file folder. We sent a load of ephemera, and it was in there. Right, okay. So yeah, I'm going to ink everything up. I'm going to do that off camera because you don't need to see me inking everything up. You know how to do that. Right, so I've inked everything up. Now I'm going to undo these. I can't actually make them this small. I've tried. It just goes horribly wrong. So I'm going to put one there like that. Or should I put them the other way around? I think I might put them the other way around so you can put stuff in them. One like that. One like that. One like that. And one like that. But so they don't get in the way of going backwards and forwards. So I pull that down and pull that up. So let's put that there. And that there. There we go. And now you put these away somewhere. I don't know where. I think I'm just going to put them here with these. I need glue. I actually lost the lid of my glue and having to use masking tape. Alright, so then we're going to have them this way around. Got to remember. Oh, hang on a second. I just need to ink them up. All of them. Oh, wrong way around. Oh, I don't think this is going to ink up. some more ink. I do need to do something about this ink pad, so I will have to buy a new one. I've been saying it for a while now. I put ink in it and it just sunk to the bottom and I can't get to the bottom of the ink. So I've got to buy a new one. I think it's had it. Right. And it is vintage photo, and we all go through vintage photo quite quickly, don't we? Every crafter does. Right, so there's glue on the edge there. That one can go there like that. And then this one can go like that. And then this one here. That goes like that. Oh. Yeah, I've done it the wrong side. Oh well, I'll just stick it all on that. And there we go. I have to get my masking tape back out. No, okay. It's not down there. I don't know where it is. I'll have to find that in a bit. Right, so that's the envelopes. Got to wait for them to dry. I've got to find the other folder that's ripped. Those I need to do. Pocket here, pocket here, and a pocket at the back. So 1 second. Right, here is the other file folder. As you can see, it's been torn, so it's now scrap. So basically I need to put a pocket here and a pocket here. So I'm thinking whether just to do slant pockets or to do proper pockets. I'm not sure. I've got enough file folder though. The other one wasn't. The other one was torn in a different place to this one. So I can put that on there like that. Or just do a triangle pocket. I'm not sure. 1 second. No, I've just decided to do triangle pockets, I think. Because it'll make my life a lot easier. I'll decorate them. So I'm going to go from there up. What I don't understand is why someone would rip file folders like that. Maybe they were going to do, I think they were going to do something and it went wrong. Right. Oh. There we go. Yeah, put that there. You can hear that snoring, it's my dog, don't worry. I've got a Staffordshire Bull Terrier. absolutely beautiful. She is the best doggy in the whole world, and I will not be told otherwise. Her temperament is absolutely beautiful. Right, I cut that wrong. And then that, like that, can go there. It's not exactly like the other one, but oh, I'm so sorry. It really is loud, isn't it? Oh dear. Bon Bon. Oh darling, I didn't mean to wake you. No, I didn't. I didn't. I'm sorry. Right, so that goes that side. So it's there and there. This glue is an absolute nightmare. So stick it. There. That goes like that, like that. And now I'm gonna try and glue this on, but I don't think it's gonna glue, so I'm actually just go ahead and stitch it on. I think I need to stitch it on. I need to go and get other cotton because I don't want white. So one second. I don't know. Sorry about the mess on my board. Yeah, it is very messy. Right, so I've now got to stitch this in because I've tried gluing these things before and they do not glue. I could try and glue it, and if it doesn't work, then I can stitch it. Right, so I'm going to keep them together. These are felt. Bonnie, stop. Sorry about that. Bonnie. There we go. We'll see whether they stick or not. Doesn't stick, then I'll sew them on. Push that up a bit further so make sure that this can come undone. There we go. Right, now I'm going to put this on, but I need to decorate it a little bit first. I don't know what to decorate it with. Maybe I should do clusters on each side. Or maybe not, I don't know. And then I'll put the metal bit on. I've got some red roses over there as well and some blue things. I've got the book end, not the book corners put on. Right, I've got to wait until that sticks before I can do that. Let me think. Right, so I've got an idea of what I want to do. I'm going to use cigar bands. And I'm going to use my scraps from, I think it's Tim Holtz. I think it's Tim Holtz paper. Don't quote me on that though. Please don't quote me on that. And then I've got some more Tim Holtz paper here. I think it's Tim Holtz. I'm not sure. All I know is I went to use it and nearly wasted it. I know. Sacrilege, right? Absolute sacrilege. So I've got to use it on something, so I'm going to use it on here. 1 second. There we go. Right. So that goes that way, that side. And this goes this side. That goes on top, and that goes on top. And then put the cigar bands on the top. Right. So I'm just going to stick this here. I'm just going to check, because I haven't actually checked to see if we can undo this yet. No. There we go. I think that's why these were quite cheap, relatively cheap. And now I've got to do it back up. One second. No, I'm going to have to sew them, and they're going to have to be closer together there so they can undo. So I just follow the pattern and do it closer together. Right. Here we go. There's that. There's that. I will come back to you. You don't need to see me sewing this on as well. Alright, so I'm going to decorate this now out of the scraps that I've got and some drawings that I've done. Done some drawings of a lily and a drawing of a dragonfly. So that's the dragonfly that I've done. And the lilies, this lily's actually goes upside down. And then the other lily and another lily. So I'm going to put these on. I have actually cut them to size. I might actually have to I haven't cut them very well. Not unless that one goes there and that one goes there. No. Right, okay. And this one goes off to the side a bit. 1 second, I need my trimmer. I put all my scraps on my trimmer, so I had to move it. Right. I just need to take a little bit off this. About that much. That should be enough now. So that goes there. It goes there. And that goes there like that. I might cut off a little bit off this. Pardon me. And a little bit off this long ways. Long ways and short ways. So they all look the same, so they've got the same amount of brown around the edge. Right, my dog's not well again, so her stomach's bad again. This keeps happening. She's an old dog, so they can't really do anything for her. So we've just got to deal with it, which I hate. No medical intervention. Absolutely hate it. There's nothing we can do. Right. Hopefully she'll be alright. Right, so now we've got some brown all the way around the edges. I think I'm going to get my keys out and serrate the edges. So 1 second again. Right, so I've roughed them up. Now what I want to do is, hang on, I need to get my little drawer out. Put it away. Little drawer that I created so I can film. I thought it was quite nifty. And then ink them up. Oh, Jasmine's in the bath bonbon. Oh, I've missed an edge. I've missed an edge. Problem is, this thing is on my keys. So I'm sorry if you can hear my keys jangling. I'll try not to jangle them too much. You can buy one of these little things from Tim Holtz, or a cheaper one on eBay via another company. And you just put the paper in a little slot and then you tear it so it's distressed. There we go. That's that done. Oh, for goodness sake. Go in there. Right. Let me just check this light. I'm hoping it's not flickering. I thought it was flickering then. I'll come back in a minute when I've done the inking. Right, I finished that. So which way round did I have it? I wanted it that way round. And they go there. And then, right, so I'm going to stick this down now. Take this off as I've lost the lid to my glue, which is really handy. Right, so let's put this on. If it's going to come out, I'm not sure. Nope, gonna have to pause it again. There we go. Right, oh, dropped it. I have actually pulled this out. I don't know. Come back again. That third time lucky. This has got to come out sometime. Yay, you've got the glue working. I just hate when that happens. I have lost the lid low, so it was going to happen sooner or later. There we go. Get enough on there. And try not to use super glue. It's a hard one for me because I like things to last. 1 second. Alright. Oh, for goodness sake. It's not good on my carpal tunnel, you know that. I do know I need surgery on it. I have done for quite some time. Problem is, my worry is, what if it goes wrong? I know that carpal tunnel rarely goes wrong, and millions and millions of people have it done, but there is that chance, and I don't want that to happen, obviously. All right, is that the right way up? Because some of this is not the right way up. Sorry about that. I live in a masonette, so you're going to hear noises from downstairs. There we go. Right, now from what I found out, these things that I want on here won't go on just by glue. So I'm now going to come off and I'm going to stitch them on. Hopefully it goes well. I can imagine it's going to be quite hard trying to get through these two bits of card. So could take me a while. So there we go. Right, so I've sewn them on, and it comes undone like this and does back up. It can be a bit fiddly, but it's okay. So I've managed to stitch those on. There's no way they were going to stay otherwise. Right, so I'm now going to put, no, I think I'm going to put these on first and then put the metal bits on afterwards. So I'm going to put that one there. I'm going to put this one over here. I'm going to put this one here on top, and then this one that goes upside down like that. Or should I do that like that? I think I'll do that like that. Yeah, I think I should do it like that. I'm going to go round the edges with a bit of, I'm going to distress them a bit to make them look like they go with the piece. Otherwise they're not going to go. Right, you can see, can't you? Yes. Right, 1 second then. I need that. And, oh, okay. I had to get my frayed burlap out. So about the shaking there. Because I can't find my vintage photo. I put it down somewhere and I don't know what I've done with it. So I'm just going to put, oh, I forgot I've inked this up. Okay, that was a bit much on that edge. And then as otherwise it just looked a bit too new. Now that's one done. Is that done? Yeah. And then this. I'll come back to you because you don't need to see me do this. Right, let me put these on. Oh. Right. It's funny because you always can tell when I've just come back on and I've paused it, because I go, right, to get myself prepared for it. So there you go. Just had to shut the door so I could hear my daughter's phone. It's a bit too distracting. Right, 3 rounds do I have this? I think I'm going to have it like that and push that underneath. I might have it like that. I'm going to put this underneath. There we go. So this goes upside down. And then this goes over the top like that. Right. Now I've lost my awl. I do not know what I've done with that, but I'm going to have to start using the long needle that I've brought. I just realised how quiet I was being then. Sorry about that, I hope you can hear me. Right, and let's put all this down there. There we go. So now I'm going to find... That's what I wanted to do, is kind of encourage people on here to try and draw, because there is no wrong drawing. That's something that everyone needs to know. It's just what you perceive, it's what you see. It's your imagination. What you draw is what you see. So nothing's right, nothing's wrong, you know? Art is art. So please, if I can encourage you to draw, then please do. There we go, I'll leave that on. I don't think I'm going to put the other one on, because, oh, I don't know. And then I can have three metal pieces. One, two, three. I think that looks okay. There we go. That's another packet of them that I've done. Put this with my scraps. Right, so now I've got to undo this. Put that there. And try and get this as level as possible. I'm not going to be able to... Oh, I don't know. If I get that right in the corner, then it's not going to hold too much of that down. So there we go. There's one. Oh. Just make sure that this is straight. Two. Just put a hole in the paper. And the other paper that's behind this. And then open this up. And get some split pins. There we go. And then there'll be a pocket, but it'll be a small one. I've decided to stick these on. They're not very noticeable, but I really like them. I just bought them from eBay from a seller. I'm not sure of their name on this or not. No. If it is, I can't read it. No, I'm so sorry. I can't read the name on it. But hang on 1 minute. Boo Art, Beau Art, premium quality wooden craft shapes. There you go, Beau Art. On eBay. Get there in the end. Let me put this on. Super glue does wonders. Beu Art Shop. eBay. Just saying it once more, just in case. There we go. Right, so that's the front cover done. Now I've got to do the two. Oh, 1 second. So I've made a massive mistake. So basically my book was upside down when I decorated it. So now I've got to open it up. I've turned the belly band around. And now what I'm going to do is stick on 2 new ones here and make pockets that go inwards. So if you haven't made the mistake, then just crack on. It will be absolutely fine. If you have made the mistake, which is unlikely, because I'm just a special one, then do what I'm doing and just lay some squares over the top, and then you'll be able to push stuff in the side. If you can see from there, I don't think you can. And you'll be able to put stuff in the side here. So I'm just going to glue it all the way around. It's just a tiny mistake. Not. Right. This glue is driving me nuts. There we go. So and then put that like that. Oh, hang on 1 second. I'm going to have to put, because I took this out once I realised it and tried to pull it off. So now I'm going to put this back. Nope, hang on 1 second. I'll come back to you. So I'm just going to put a notch here, just do a little notch there. There we go. I put some sticker, some washi tape over both the split things, whatever they're called. Sorry about that. I just couldn't. Split pins. I just couldn't think. Had a malfunction. There we go. I think I'm just going to leave the mistake in, you know, guys, because we all make mistakes, and it's how we rectify them that matters, doesn't it? Right. 1 second. Now do the other side. There we go. Something wrong with my light. I'm going to try and rip this off. That's too bulky. There we go. And then put this on. Oh, I need some washi tape over that so it doesn't get caught on everything I put in. There we go. I don't think I'm going to do anything to go in the side pockets, not today. I don't have enough time. This video has been long enough as it is with that mistake. Personally, I think we're done. Put that in there like that. And there you go. Thank you very much for watching. Thanks. Bye.